Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Saurabh Tripathi, and today I have come to Drupal Meetup, Pune, which is being organized at Creaticity Mall. And I have a lot of Drupal developers here, committee members, organizers. Please say hi, everyone. So this video is specifically for those developers who are not present here. We wanted you to be here since you are not, so that's why we are making this video. So actually there were a lot of questions which I have collected from Drupal developers across the community. Some of them are my colleagues, some are related to Drupal, working in Drupal. So that's why, since there were a lot of questions, I have divided them into categories. So I will just recite what are the categories. The first category is subjective or Vistar mein. In this I will be asking some subjective questions to the members here. Second category is rumors, उड़ती खबरें. So generally होता है कि आपने भी ना कभी you must have noticed that colleagues say, oh, Drupal 8 is coming, man, Drupal 9 is coming, somebody says Drupal 10 is also coming. So things like that. So what are the true news behind that? Then third is हम क्या करें और हमारा क्या होगा. So these are the questions from confused developers. Some developers are, somebody was a core PHP developer, he started working in Drupal recently and he don't know what to do things, so like that. And then lastly we will have a rapid fire round, so anybody can answer that. So starting with my first subjective question, Vistar mein, what is the scope of Drupal? Anybody? What is the scope of Drupal and Drupal 8? Where is Drupal going?
So I think Drupal is a CMS. It will remain a CMS.
Okay.
I think the whole concept around Drupal being sold as an enterprise. Now the next is that it is going to be an enterprise level solution with Drupal 8 adopting Symfony. It is now moving into that phase where CMS is now becoming a platform in order to support enterprises as well.
So yeah, I think to elaborate this a little bit, with Drupal 7, Drupal was focused on non-embedded here syndrome and IS syndrome. It used to say that we have our own way of doing things, and we should not go out of this way to achieve certain things.
Okay.
So Drupal had its own hook system, which is not there in any other framework or any other.
Yeah, it's a unique thing.
It's a
hook
unique
system is the unique with
yes.
Drupal, right?
But the challenge here was getting developers onboarded onto Drupal, right? And all of us know that getting right Drupal talent is still a challenge, right? And that's where the direction of Drupal 8 came into picture, wherein Drupal moved out of this NIH syndrome and said that we will reuse what's already available and what's the standard in the market around things. So for example, configuration management ke liye Drupal 8 had a module, Drupal 7 had a module called as features.
Right.
Drupal 8 has something called as CA, configuration management system, built in its core itself, and it manages that via YAML files, which is again another standard. Routing जो कि hooks के through होती थी Drupal 7 में, it's being done via routing.yml file, wherein you have a metadata file which just stores name of the route, path, and where it should take the user, which is again another standard. So that's the direction Drupal 8 is going into.
And if we talk about scope as in type of sites that can be made in Drupal 8, one thing that we have to be clear now that, and it was actually officially included in Breeze Note, I think 1 year or a couple of years ago, that Drupal 8 is no more meant for portfolio based website. So that was actually officially, Breeze mentioned this is in his note that we should now accept this, that Drupal is now a very, what we can say, big system. It's
enterprise level.
Yeah, so it's mid to large website. So Drupal, if you want to make a portfolio website, maybe go for another system, because you can do it in Drupal 8, but that's not what Drupal 8's purpose is.
Okay.
Yeah, and also in terms of scope, market scope for Drupal.
So since no technology can compete in the Gartner's quadrant, Gartner is a independent company. They do survey and choose using different parameters, rate different companies based on their efficiency and all. So Acquia, which represents Drupal, they always have been leaders in the web content management system area. competing with proprietary softwares provided by Adobe and all. So in terms of scope, the scope of Drupal is always there, and API is always leading in that area.
In 2009, I heard one colleague of mine asking like, Drupal 7 है, Drupal 8 आएगा and future कहाँ है?
Right.
So, that time,
आप मुद्दे पे आ रहे हैं actually.
we used to say her कि अभी करो काम, then by the time it like contribution happen, then you'll be able to know the framework, adding framework, and then you'll be able to get a taste of it. So that question was like asked in 2009. So like today we are in 2019, still we are doing Drupal. Like still I'm doing Drupal.
Well, for the viewers, there is a blog, Plan for Drupal 9. It is by Dries. And I have quoted the one line which I think is a very, the juice of the line is, Drupal 9 will simply be the last version of Drupal 8 with its deprecations removed. So basically what we are doing, we are not creating a separate Drupal 9. So now don't get afraid, okay, Drupal 7 tha, now we have Drupal 8, now we will have Drupal 9. Drupal 9 is being built in Drupal 8 only, and it will, we are keep on removing the features. We are trying to sync up the upgraded code with Symfony 3. So whatever updates we get, we keep on updating Drupal 8 and simply will be
Symfony 4, which is what we are targeting for Drupal 9.
Okay, for Drupal 9 we are targeting, sorry, Symfony 4 we are targeting for Drupal 9.
Pehli baat chal rahi thi, but then I think we are boiling down to Symfony 4.
Okay, so there is a community based questions because actually I searched about community, what is community and why meetups do happen. I found that there are 4 basic principles which must be followed in every meetup. The first is membership. I mean, everyone should be a part, and how can we increase that membership? Second is influence. How are you able to influence other community members to do something or to contribute more? Third one is integration and fulfillment of needs. I mean, you need A, something else needs B, and you are providing a A-B integration so that everybody is getting something. And the last one is, I have doubt on this, how we are doing this, shared emotional connection. So maybe that we do make friends here also. So do you all think, whoever attending, that we are getting all these guidelines? I mean, all these things are being fulfilled in the community? Or you think it's a more subjective question, then we can move on?
No, I think for me, yes, because it's something that it is a question of perception. How do you perceive coming to these? So nobody here is getting paid to come here.
Correct.
So they are emotionally connected, that's why they are here. So I think we have achieved a few things. I think one of the most active community is the Pune community. And I think it has helped us a lot. And I think we'll continue to do that.
Right. That's a great answer.
There are always chance of improvement. If we are not happy with something, we can work on that. But yeah, I think we are quite good.
Great. So we have completed one part. Moving on to next. Rumors, urti khabre. So this one friend will not take names here, don't worry. Magento and Drupal combination is getting popular. I mean, future projects will be like, we'll be integrating Magento and Drupal together. Maybe Magento will be front end and Drupal will.
There is always going to be a change. See, now, if as I told you, Drupal started as a CMS and Magento is like hardcore e-commerce solution. And both have their own place in the market. If the company is trying to invest something, there is bound to be integration between these two applications. So there is this Drupal where you are keeping all the content, and there is this Magento where you are doing all the e-commerce stuff, where payment gateways are integrated and security is of paramount importance. So I see a world where they both can exist, and there is going to be. It's not only Magento. I do a lot of integration with any other systems.
For example, CRMs, you integrate CRMs with Drupal. You integrate Drupal. You don't manage CRM features inside of Drupal because you know that CRMs are good at handling them better, right? So it's the same thing with Magento and Drupal. Magento is much better at handling commerce level things. So
I'd like to know the intention behind that question was the developer after it that don't mix जाएंगे तो what will happen to
I think
Drupal?
Maybe you're thinking that you will have to learn Magento as well along with Drupal. I think that will be learning.
The IT world of today, you have to learn anything.
But still many developers are afraid.
yeah, I think again coming back from the experience, I've seen Drupal commerce adoption a little low.
Yes.
And people inclining towards Magento when they need an e-commerce solution.
Yeah,
and I
I've
think
experienced that too. Yes.
Yeah.
Drupal commerce is avoided.
And I think there is a game changers, like there are companies like eBay who are giving these kind of tools for free. So it's better to like use those than build something for us.
Same question was asked. There was a rumor that Angular and Drupal together is the future.
Headless is anyways going to be.
But I think so many JS frameworks are coming right now. Not only Angular, I mean Vue is there, then
React is
React is there, and
React is there.
already there. So admin UI work is going on, which is like revamping backend interface for Drupal, and that's completely on React.
So you can probably tell in camera,
Yeah.
learn more about admin UI initiative.
Yeah. So, and one question specifically to a person who asked me that JS frameworks are a tough competition for Drupal. No, I think they will go along with Drupal
Yes.
because Drupal is recovered. I have no answer for that. So you don't need to be afraid of that. Yes, you should learn Angular, JS and React. They are very good frameworks, and maybe it will help you with doing integrations with Drupal in the near future.
Yeah, we have to understand that Drupal stays on could stay with at the backend, and these JS frameworks, they just
Yeah.
provide the front end layer. So they could consume data that is exposed by Drupal. They could input data to that. So it's just one part. They cannot be directly called as competition.
And we just had a session about web services. So now if Drupal has got web services, it can be integrated with any damn.
Yeah, I think
technology that is available.
They have these front-end frameworks have their own significance because they are now like enabling your client side to be more powerful, and so more logic goes to your client browsers, and that's why it's like your load comes from, like, instead of having too much load on your servers, you can now have a little bit of load on your client side.
I think it all goes back to my previous point, wherein I said that like Drupal do what it's good at, and let Magento handle what it's good at. Similarly, let Drupal do the content handling because it's good at that. Decoupling the front end layer from Drupal is a very good choice because it lets you have snappy interfaces and a lot of other things which cannot be achieved directly with quick templating, for example.
And not only UI, all the UI updates have to be a data architecture changes in there. So your data remains there, and then you just work on your front end. So
There should be an ideal world wherein the front end layer once built, it shouldn't need to be changed even if you're migrating the backends.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's something. There's a
Like
use
a
case.
plugin, entire front
Yeah.
end and backend should act as.
Yes. So there's already a case study around it wherein we say that you use GraphQL as a mid layer and build front ends using GraphQL. Your backends can swap going forward, but all they need to make sure is they have a glue code which takes care of generating the same GraphQL schema next time. Your front ends will not need to change even a bit, even if you switch your backends.
Okay, we have completed this section, oh man. This is going quite fast. So next section is हम क्या करें और हमारा क्या होगा? Questions from confused developers, Drupal developers. Is Drupal hard to learn for a core PHP person? I mean, he's talking about Drupal 7 obviously here.
Core PHP person, Drupal 7 goes, Drupal 8 is much easier.
Okay. Okay, go for Drupal 8, go PHP, go for Drupal 8.
And especially if you are working some framework like Symfony or
Yeah,
which is
Symfony.
more easier.
He did set Symfony, so man, you should go for directly for Drupal 8. Is Drupal 8 hard to learn for a Drupal 7 person or developer?
Yes.
Truth is yes.
Yes.
It
It
is.
is yes. So I mean more
it's
focus
more
on
about unlearning Drupal 7 than
confusion. There is a confusion.
Yeah.
How you work in Drupal 7 and Drupal 8 is completely different in the backend. Not like side building stuff is same, but your backend is different.
Because there is a similar question, and this is my question. I am accepting that. That the question is that I am working in Drupal 7. I have worked in Drupal 8, and I am learning Drupal 8, and there is a lot of confusion. Because I want to be good in Drupal 8. I have worked also in some projects in Drupal 8, but currently I am working in Drupal 7. And when I jump to Drupal 8 or switch back, I mean it will be very difficult to work on a parallel projects which are on Drupal 7 and Drupal 8 for a single developer.
I don't
Or
think so. No.
It will be tough. Like, I'll give an example. I was working on a Drupal 7 and Drupal 8 project simultaneously.
Okay, great.
And just the interface, admin interface was sometimes confusing. Like
Yes.
opened up a view and I was not able to find the save button.
Correct.
Because
This is similar to switching between operating systems.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Sahil mentioned, that if you are going to Drupal 8, then the part unlearning Drupal 7, that's what's important. So yeah, if you are working on two
I mean,
systems,
initially yes, it would be, but once you're comfortable working with Drupal 8 and Drupal 7, you're already comfortable working with Drupal 7. Once you're comfortable working with Drupal 8, I don't think there'll be a challenge in switching projects.
So it's clearly a quotation of Dalai Lama. At first, unfill your cup, then fill in your tea.
yes.
Yeah, but if you consider, let's say if you are a Drupal developer and who knows PHP and coding in Drupal 7, and you are a plain PHP developer, it will be easier for the Drupal developer to code in Drupal 8.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
You know the ontologies basically of Drupal itself. Those are not changed a bit from 7 to 8. Just the style of writing things got changed.
Okay.
And I think we are following good principles here. So whatever we used to do was an island, now it's out
Also,
of it.
Drupal 7's end of life is also
End of life is near.
Thank you very much.
Then this is a question, I mean, a lot of developers have asked me this. Drupal 7 developers who have still not worked on Drupal 8, should we worry?
I mean, it's 3 years Drupal 8. Drupal 8 was read 3 years ago.
3 years
More
ago,
than
right.
3.5 years ago. So it's high time that we start learning about it.
Okay, guys,
Because-
guys and girls, please start learning.
Yeah,
So
because
that
there is no like Drupal 7, so there is a migration of Drupal 7 to Drupal 9 path would be there, but for coding standards and the way you code will again be different.
okay.
So if you go from Drupal 8, Drupal 9 to Drupal 7 to 9 would be different.
Yes.
Drupal 8 to 9 would be same.
Yeah.
So anyhow, you have to learn Drupal.
Okay. And the same developer is asking, I am not working in Drupal 8, but I want to crack Drupal 8 certification.
It's difficult because I
All the best.
All the best.
I think questions that are very good scenarios.
हमें बता रहे थे कि
So ask him to print.
It depends on
Oh,
what
wait.
certification
We
you
have
want to
someone who
have.
has done that actually.
Okay.
I don't think that it's that much difficult. The
I
process
mean-
is well defined and there are resources. You can learn some things and you can go for it. And when I did my certification, that I didn't find it difficult because I read a lot of things and
So that's what I was saying. It depends on the certification which you want to crack.
Yeah.
If you want to go for Drupal 8 backend certification,
then
That is it.
then that's difficult. If you want to go for Drupal 8 foundation, it's simpler
Yeah.
to crack. Site build again, it's similar to Drupal 7.
Drupal 7 and 8 site building are
And you can-
80% similar.
Yes, and you can read through changes and it should be.
There's a very good blog of Tanesai where
Yeah.
he's described what are the differences Drupal 8 7.
I think until and unless you won't actually start learning something, everything will seem difficult to you,
Correct.
you know, and the reason to all those questions will
Catch
have-
that, catch that.
Here I can add something. I
Yeah.
am into talent acquisition with Actria and I have spoken to multiple people, multiple Drupal developer, and I have seen that they are doing Drupal 8 certification without working on it. Still they are doing it.
So it is possible.
Yeah.
There is a ray of hope. You can work hard. Okay, we have exhausted. Okay, last. This is a rapid fire round. Some of the questions you may find it funny. I don't know. Anybody can answer. I think everybody. I want to listen to everybody's answers. Which you feel is the best way to migrate from Drupal 7 to Drupal 8? Option 1, core and contributed modules like migrate, migrate Drupal, migrate upgrade. Option 2, scanning code via Drupal module upgrader module and then doing manual leftover changes. Option 3, starting from scratch. Option D, depends on the site or module being converted, and it is a very subjective question. Still, what were your experiences? I mean, among the first three, which one
So
was
migration, by migration you mean migration of content or migration porting of modules?
porting and migration?
Everything. So there should be option
So
that all of above because two things.
So there's two things here. If you want to migrate content, then migrate module is good. If you want to port the modules, then
Drupal module upgrader.
Yeah,
I
I've tried that.
I
That
don't
was
know
good.
if it's up to date right now or no. I tried this in very early stages.
Me too. Yeah, a long
So
back.
I'm not very sure if it's up to date.
More or less just gives you the snippets
So,
of the
yeah.
books that
No,
are converted.
it converts a few things.
There's a command, rest command, rest GMO analyze something like that, and
If it is not up to date, there is a very good resource. It's on official site drupal.org/list-changes. So
list-changes, drupal.org/list-changes.
yes,
Okay.
where you could enter the function which was used in Drupal 7 module, and it gives the change record if it has been removed in Drupal 8, and it gives you the way how it was implemented in 7,
Okay.
and it gives you an option of how you can do it in Drupal 8.
In case you write code snippets around how it looked in Drupal 7.
So for example, if you see hook boot and hook init, they are removed. So these hooks are removed. If you type in hook boot, you'll get a link for the change record and then the implementation in Drupal 8. So you could directly use it.
One thing, I'm not sure if the module that you're talking about is similar to what I read about a couple of days ago. So there is a currently work going on to scan through your Drupal 8 code and make sure if it's ready for Drupal 9.
That's deprecation. That's
So there is a module to do that, and I think the module that you were talking about, Drupal 7 to Drupal 8,
That's it.
did WebCheck work on
WebCheck
that?
worked on that.
Okay, then this work is going to be made into same module.
Okay.
So they are upgrading that module to scan through your Drupal 8 code, and if it's compatible with Drupal 9.
Okay. So don't worry if you are not able to understand the complete conversation, because I will be, providing the links in the description and all the transcript for this. So moving on to the next question, and you all have to be very honest in this, please. Did you hack code in your early days of programming in Drupal to fix an assignment?
Yes.
No.
We have mixed. There are some silent people also. There are some yes and no. So maybe it's 50-50, I would say.
Yes.
Have you ever failed any interview in Drupal very badly?
Yes.
So Drupal is a tough technology, so if you have failed, just go on, learn and go on. Do you believe or have done programming by Jack (Jugaad)?
Always.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, always no, and a lot of silent people. Rank below modules in the order from being more useful to least useful. Devil, views, panels, features, context. Which is the most?
Views will be the most. Second will be
Devil, okay.
Panels.
Like
features.
Features.
Third is features and then devil, I would say.
Yes.
And last one features. This was specific question or general.
This is general.
Panels you won't use it.
Panels will be last.
Yes.
Okay.
Any context?
Context will be last.
Context will be last.
Context and panels.
So, first time you Drupal.
So, okay. Next question is basically the founder of Drupal. Which of these is the correct English pronunciation of a founder of Drupal? Because there are two. There is one German pronunciation, one is English. So is it Dries Buytaert or it is Dries Buytaert?
Wait, are you confused about first name or last name?
I think we'll need a comment from the founder of Drupal, I think. Which one is correct?
The one you pronounced,
Dries Buytaert. Okay. I came to know the correct pronunciation today.
One thing, not everyone is sure.
Use Google Translate. Here for yourself. Dries wanted to name Drupal as which of these? Dort, Drop, Droplet, Druplet.
Dot was the initial name.
Rahul is correct. Dort. Dort means village.
Village, and then while choosing out domain,
It changed to
Spelling
drop and then
drop to then
Drupal.
and then Drupal.
Okay, so we are done. It was a very good session and round of applause for everyone. You can find this video on YouTube channel Drupal Media, and we'll be posting more of the videos in the coming, because there are a lot of meetups going to be going on in this near future, and we hope that we'll have bigger numbers coming in. So thanks everyone.